Hey guys, it's me, Meteor, and it's actually been a while since I actually posted a battle. A lot of stuff happened since I was here last time. I went to PonyCon, got myself this awesome Queen Chrysalis figure. Look at that. Ah, look how evil she looks. I love that. Very well done, very well crafted, custom figure. Of course, paid some good money for that, but either way, let's see. E3 happened, lots of good stuff there, of course. And I finished my Kirby Triple Deluxe Let's Play, so that's finally out of the way and done. So now I'm back to posting battles. I'm taking a little break from Let's Playing for a while. May post a video here and there, but that's pretty much it. If you guys want a battle, hit me up for a PM. I'm always up for a battle anytime. Just give me your Skype. That'll make things easier so I could actually find a time that's appropriate for both of us. That would kind of help. But aside from that, I don't have much else to say. I'm sorry if I'm a bit rusty with my Pokemon battling because I haven't battled for, what was it, 2 months now? Anyway, enjoy the battle. Alright, here we go. A battle against Doctor. I guess the doctor got a PhD or something? I don't know. Either way, I said in before, my Whimsicott here. He's in Primate. I'm going to go for Hurricane right off the bat. But even with Violence, I still miss. But he just goes for Taunt, which doesn't really matter because I was going to go for Hurricane anyway. But I guess now I can't use anything like Grass Whistle or whatever. I would go for Hurricane here on this Forretress. Doesn't really do all too much after switching, so we're going to switch out myself and send in Tabby to completely counteract anything this Forretress is going to do. Stealth Rock's no big deal. I have Rapid Spin, and I have Stealth Rocks in this thing too, so I'm not afraid of it. Plus, I also have Lava Plume, so there you go. So go for a Lava Plume upon the switch in, and he's going to send in his Throw, which is going to get burned, but I don't think it really matters because I believe it has Guts, if I'm not mistaken. But either way, it kind of works out for him in a sense, because he knocks off my leftovers, and I can't really recover anymore, so it's kind of sad. But at least I set up the Stealth Rock, so that's something, so now I can do some damage to him on each turn. Fair enough, I guess. Breaks Focus Sash, if he has Pokemon that actually has Focus Sash, maybe. So I go for Rapid Spin here to blow away the Stealth Rocks, and he uses Circle Throw to actually remove me from my position and send in my good idea, Lantern. Alright, I'm trained full in defense and HP, which is pretty obvious to most people, but either way, I'm going to go for Scald here. I could have possibly gone for Thunderbolt, but in case he switched out, I wanted to actually possibly burn something else. But he knocks off my Rocky Helmet, so now he's down to low red. Now he's, after the burn, he's down to low red again. And I just go for Ice Beam here. I actually was meant to go for Thunderbolt, but I actually misclicked him for Ice Beam. Doesn't really matter. It would have only mattered if he switched out to another Pokemon, which he did not. But whatever. I go for Thunderbolt here to try and take it out. Of course, not going to take it out because his defense is somewhat good. And now he Rapid Spins away my Stealth Rock, so it's kind of sad, but at least I get to take out the Forretress here with another Scald. And like I said, I go for Scald in case he switches out to another Pokemon. So now he sends in his Primate again, going to go for close combat here, but since I'm trained full in defense and HP, I take that like a boss and do some good Scald damage to him and possibly try to burn him, which I actually do end up doing. So that's quite nice. Of course, now he's burned, so he's going to take some good damage, but now he's going to U-turn out of there and save me for a later date, I suppose, and send in his Golbat, which I should have actually gone for Thunderbolt on, but upon the switch in, went for Scald. He goes for a Poison Fang here to take me out, and that's pretty much that. So my Lantern's down, so I'm going to send my Armor All here. I'm like, alright, what's this Golbat going to do? Let's go ahead and send in. Although, actually, what I'm talking about is a Violet probably has like Super Fang or something. Either way, send a Mega Aggron here. While he goes for Super Fang, does half damage, piercing through my defenses. While I go for Heavy Slam on it, and even through its a Violet, that's the beast amount of damage. I will take it out with another Heavy Slam here, which is nice. The Golbat is now down. However, my Armor All is pretty much down at this point because it's kind of low in HP and it's very slow. So one Razor Shell will take it out, and that's pretty much that. So now we have Barbarical here, so instead of my Lockdown here, try and counter it, except the Reflect to get ready for it, whatever it's going to do. I'm not quite sure, but we'll see. He's going to go for Shell Smash. Alright, that's fine. He's going to go for this T-Wave on this next turn here. Wait for him to raise his stats and then counteract the stats were lost. Go for T-Wave here, so therefore its speed is now crippled entirely. So, take that. Of course, he's also fully paralyzed. Now I go for Foul Play here, use his own attack against it, and take it out over half, which is nice. But with the Reflect up, thankfully enough, that doesn't really kill me off. If Reflect was not up, that would have done a lot more. So go for Foul Play here again, but he switches into his Absol here to take the Justified and raises his attack. Well then, this doesn't look like it's going to be working out very well for me at all. So yeah, I go in for a T-Wave. I'm like, oh, derp, Absol has Magic Bounce after that. Well, oh yeah. But if that wasn't stupid of a play enough for me, I'm like, Well, spikes don't actually affect the Pokemon since they're just lay them out in the side. So I'm going to go ahead and go for spikes. Dirt. Nope. Magic. I'm just like, wow, it's been way too long since I played Pokemon. It's been like, what, 2 months? Yeah, definitely the rust is showing pretty good. Either way, I set in my Meltman here, my Goodra, my new Goodra. And I should have gone for the Curse here because this is a Curse set. But I didn't do that, and I just took the Sucker Punch like a beast. Yeah, well, so much for that. I'm going to go for Substitute here. Hoping he goes for Sucker Punch again, which he does, which is nice. Of course, he's going to go for Sucker Punch now here. Well, I go ahead and go for the Hurricane. And try to confuse it. It's like a 40% chance to confuse if I'm not mistaken. Or brings it 30%. I'm not really remember the exact stats. But either way, I'm for Hurricane again, because I figured he wouldn't go for Sucker Punch again, making me go for a Substitute. And that was a risky play on my part, but it worked out for me very nicely. And I'm going to go for a Substitute here, hoping he gets fully paralyzed or misses with Stone Edge here. Alright, it didn't miss, that's fine. We're just going for another Substitute here, hoping you get fully paralyzed, and you do. Alright, that works out nicely for me. So now I'm going to go for that Hurricane here to try and confuse you as well. So go for the Parafusion, didn't work. Of course, he's fully paralyzed as well. I decided to just go for Leech Seed here just to recover up some HP, which I do need. I do need some HP. Any HP is nice. He's, of course, going to go for the Stone Edge here and break my sub. No big deal. I can only hope that if I miss this Hurricane on the next turn, that it gets fully paralyzed again. But I don't miss it. He's going to be taken out, and the Barbarical goes down. Alright, good job, Whimsicott. You're doing good things in this right here. So now he says in his last Pokemon, which is going to be his Primeape. I missed the Hurricane. Doesn't matter. All he does is go for Taunt. I'm going to go for another Hurricane on this turn after his burn. He's, of course, going to go down, and that's going to be good game. Alright, just as a little side note, I did find it interesting. When I actually posted my video myself going to PonyCon and being all excited, I was quite surprised by how many people did not know that I actually was a brony, considering how I wore shirts like this. I literally have ponies right in my room like that right there, and I've referenced ponies like who knows how many times in my battles, and actually even flat out said and showed off my brony things. And some people were still surprised and actually unsubbed because I was a brony. Quite interesting, just had to throw that out there. Anyway, see you next time.